dropped what's saying today, right?
Yeah. Feed them
Today.
feast. Feed them
Today.
feast. Yes.
What's the name?
Feed the feast.
Feed them feast.
Feed them feast.
Yes.
Feed them feast.
Oh, okay.
Feed
them feast.
Yes.
Them feast.
Feed them feast.
Feed them feast.
All
Say
right.
that,
Okay, so
say that 3
break that
times
down.
for Remy.
break down. I understand what it means, but break that down what it means.
Okay, feed them feast, right? It's like
you gotta,
okay. I'm the type, I feed off of energy. Whatever type of energy I feed off of it, and I put it in perspective as, okay, if I'm gonna feed off this energy and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and if it turns out how I want it to, then I'm gonna feast off the fruits of that labor, So that's how I came up with that title and that perspective of it, feed them feast, And I think it's dope. I think it's good. I think it makes sense, Feed them feast. We here out today, December 28th.
December 28th, feed them feast.
Oh,
I like that concept though. You know what I mean? I was thinking some other lines like take care of your family first, whatever, feed your family, and take care of yourself. You feel me?
That's
many ways to many angles to kind of break that down, but either way, it all leads towards growth and being better off.
You see how that works, DJ Meek? You see how you had your interpretation of it?
Mhm.
Somebody else who won't probably see this have their interpretation of it.
Exactly.
And it'll probably make them gravitate to it. Okay, let me see what they're talking about. Let me try to put the pieces together. So I'm glad that you did say that. So that makes perfect sense.
Now, as you were putting this project together, you had the, because as an artist, and I definitely know now you can really test to this, that you handled a lot of the personal.
Yes.
And then what was some hardships or some the growth that you had within the business itself? Because as an artist, you still need to handle your music business part of everything.
I mean, as an artist, it's a lot that I learned this year too. On how to move. Really working hard because you got my personal life too, and then you got the music life too. So this year I learned how to just maneuver through the music, like really try to become an artist, and not just be a regular and do no more. Try to get in this industry.
So let me ask you, is your music copyright and license and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. What platforms? I know there's a song that you just played. What platform is that on?
You could catch it on Spotify, my mixtapes, YouTube. We got a video for that too.
Okay. That's dope. So there is a video out for it.
Yes, there is a video out for it.
Nice.
What's your YouTube channel?
Cutboy.
Okay, so everything is the same. All of your social medias, everything is Cutboy Cino?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yeah,
Some rappers be like, Cutboy Cino over here, Ray and them on the other. It's like, we need to find you, bro. We need to
true.
find
That's
you.
true. That's true.
That's why I asked. So, how many songs you have on this project?
11.
11.
Yes.
Now, I always find it interesting because I like to gauge, how do you find that number? Because what I'm learning is a lot of times artists are like, okay, I don't want to give you too much, but I've got to give you enough to be like, to understand and see what I got to work with. So how did you land on it? Because I'm pretty sure you have more than 11.
I mean, we ain't gonna hold it back. It's DJ Me show. This home. So it was originally 13 tracks. I'm not gonna lie, it was originally 13 tracks. When me and my team, when we sat down and listened to it, we decided maybe these two wouldn't really
fit at the moment.
Yeah, fit at the moment. So that's how we really got that number. Okay? It wasn't originally 11.
But it's good though that y'all took a second listen.
Yeah.
You feel me? A third listen to make sure that before we finally give it that go, this is what we're going with.
Yes.
You feel me?
Because it's like at the moment you'll be like, okay,
Right,
this is what we go with. But then, okay, maybe even a month later, 2 months later, however long later, you go back and listen to either the song again or the entire project, and you like, damn, does these songs go with what I'm saying in the project, or is this just some song I just dropped because I was like,
Hype
that
about
day,
it,
yeah. So, and when we went back on it was like, these two, I know you a fan of these songs, I know this person may like it, but I don't think it really has something to do with Feed and Feast. So, we just gonna make an executive decision, and we just gonna.
But it's always room for on next project. You feel me?
Exactly.
So who are some of the artists that you have features with? Some artists.
Some of the artists I have features with, Bushy B, Irrelevant, the song he just played. Yves Saint, that's actually, my boy, I grew up with him. We got Sue, actually my brother, he's in the music, too, and Sync, Synesthetic Sync. That's another, he kind of like a local artist. I'm pretty sure he's more in the beats, and the making beats versus the actually pursuing in the rap. So yeah, I really only got like four really features.
And then some of the producers that you work with?
Tro, Forgotten, Sync, Synesthetic, he produced a couple of the beats. Jose, and there's a bunch of different, producers we was working with on this project.
So let me ask you, what's your style? Because the last record that you put out, it had more of an island feel to it. Now, is it gonna be like a left ball week? We hit a whole hit table, like it's gonna be something different, or it's gonna be a couple of those same records? Like, what's your style?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm not trying to really get caught up in the style, because me as a listener, I will appreciate, because sometimes rapping get boring. If you gonna rap, it gets a little boring, so I appreciate
Diversity.
somebody who could be diverse with it, so I'm not, I'm all for the streets. I make music for the streets, but sometimes I could be for the ladies too, and sometimes I could be more vibe type dude myself,
Right, because if I heard that record, I wouldn't think that would be from a street dude, you hear me?
Exactly, to be honest, and that's how I went about it, as I was hoping people would think that, see me as two different
They
type
don't
of
put you in a
people.
bubble off
Yeah,
real.
I'm not in one box. You can see me as this person, you can see me as that person, depending on your mood.
That's a dope concept.
Yo,
too.
move,
That's no way to think, because that, the world tend to do that. They see your appearance and they put you in a box automatically before they even know who you are. But it's good. You got a record out there, the different vibe.
But that could be a bad thing too.
Nah, it's never bad.
Never?
Nah,
Okay.
because it's bringing expectations always. You're gonna bring expectations.
It's better to break them than meet people's expectations, because then I feel like they'll be more open to be like, well, damn, alrighty then, let me listen to this then.
That's true.
Versus, I told you so.
So, right?
You feel
And
me?
then they're like, I don't gotta listen because he already met what I thought he was going to be, and they kind of just.
That's true.
Versus, I hear something, I see like, wait, that ain't the same person.
But
But-
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, you good.
A lot of people, they tend to go off that judge a book by its cover, type mindset. So, when you will see me, you probably, I don't know, however you will take it. Even when I see this type of artist, he maybe look like this type of artist,
Right.
but making this type of songs, and boom, yeah, the expectations right there. But once you judge by the book of it, by the cover of the book, you already like, I'm not even gonna give him a chance, because I already know what he,
Right.
stuff like that.
But you definitely got a good record. We have another record we have? Okay, cool. Who was this record produced by? What's the name of this one?
Just the intro.
Oh, the intro?
Intro produced by Forgotten.
Forgotten.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Forgotten will be remembered.
Like they said, the city on
All
fire.
right, that was a good one. Cash out. Where the Cash App at?
He was there when I cut Cash App, so
Let's
stay
do it.
tuned.
Let's do it.
This on the level of intros.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, listen, let's get to it real quick, man. Cup Boy Cino intro. You already know that's India's Radio DJ Me Show. Let's get it.
Feed them feast.
Feed
go.
their feast.
From the bottom.
And right now, keep it on. What can they get that from?
They can find that on all digital platforms right now. SoundCloud, my mixtapes, iTunes. Right
So
now.
you got a whole table of iTunes?
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
lit. That's lit.
Having the business in
That's
2000.
lit. That's lit, dog.
So, can I ask y'all a question though?
Of course.
What y'all think about the record? Let's get three.
Let me ask you, are you from, where were you born and raised?
The crib, 305.
Yeah, but
It
you
gives
don't sound, you don't
yeah,
sound like
and
it.
I think that's why I like it, because
That's
it's like,
perfect. That's perfect.
I'm listening to them like, yo, niggas in there where I'd be like, yo, that's just
Yeah,
fire,
that's
son.
Perfect.
And it appeals beyond,
The
you're appealing beyond the stigma of being, I guess, labeled as a, Florida, Miami, or like a down south. But I'm pretty sure on your tape you have stuff that meet that sound.
Yeah.
But it's like, just between the what is it, irrelevant? Between that and the intro, it's like two complete different
sounds.
feels and vibes and areas and most of all the demographics. I'm very big on I'm push artists all the time. Expand your demographics. You cater to just one, just one area, one, region. That's where sometimes, and you're appealing already. Yeah.
With that, it makes me wonder, who are you listening to? Like, what are some of the artists that you study?
yo?
You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie, I will sometimes I'll be in the mood to listen to the Meek Mills and the Drakes. I'm not gonna say the Drakes, but sometimes, and I said that because sometimes I'll be in the mood to go listen to the Drakes, to go even listen to the, I'm gonna lie, the Demi Lovato's, the One Directions. I'm not gonna lie, I just listen to all types of music, cause
See, that's dope. You know why? Because everybody, majority of people that come here and ask them who they listen to, they be like, Future.
oh yeah.
No, like, I'm saying like,
We rarely get some.
yeah.
We rarely get like a diverse genre. As far everything tends to just stick to hip hop. When music can be, it goes beyond just we have the pop, the rock, all kinds of. And most people don't.
See, I asked that guy, he said before, I'm a listener. You
Yes.
feel me?
Yeah.
So I figured, if you're a listener, you know music. I'm a listener, you feel me? So I know, I know that your mind that when it comes to music, that's why I had to ask you that question, like, who will you study? Because you had to be a student.
Yes, and I am a student, Since before I even started rapping, I like the more broad type music, the more pop type music. And from when I started rapping, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't interested in that type of music. I only wanted to be rap for the streets, and I don't know, that just came with the work. That just came with the being an artist, being around the music. It was like, damn, but that sound good. Like, why only stick to the rapping when that could sound good too, and I could probably try that. I could probably do that, and so that's what I did. That's how I went about it.
Listen, at the end of the day, that's how I feel like a lot of artists that have gone beyond, they've tapped into all those other genres and
Me too.
unapologetically and fearlessly do it. But most of all, I could tell you're still doing it to your
liking.
to your liking, to who you are. Because a lot of times people will go and fake the funk on a track to just try to imitate versus just saying, all right, I'm gonna take this feel, take this sound, but it's still gonna be Cutboy Cino.
Yes. I ain't gonna fake the phone.
And where did you get a name from?
Cutboy Cino. That name actually came from, it was like one situation I seen that was going on to where, my sister baby daddy, he was, just popping off at the mouth in one situation. He was like, man, we cut boys over here, like collectively, because he was, living with us. Like, man, we cut boys over here, right? So then it was a group of us. We were the Cut Boys, we all made up names, things happened over time. And I just, last one standing, Cutboy Cino, So I took that name and ran with it.
So the Cino part?
The Cino part, that came from I'm not gonna lie, my homeboy, he had a friend, his name was Bino. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was just being lazy. I'm not even gonna lie, I was being lazy. I didn't wanna.
You been on Cino.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Fuck it, it's your name now.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Hey.
You feel me? So I was being lazy. He thinks deep. He thinks deep. Like, damn, man, this one, this is a name I want forever. People gonna remember. I was just like, man, your name Bino? Okay, boom, Cino. You know, I ain't even gonna bullshit. And I've been looking up, I'll Google the name Sino, nothing to pop up on Google. I will try to make up some type of acronym or some. It's just like, fuck, man. I can't find no
Yes,
answer
it
to that
is.
question. Can't find no
What you
answer.
do, you build it. You
Yeah.
build a name, you keep creating it. You know, make it original. It's original. It's your name.
Exactly. And I ran with it.
Well, listen, man, y'all make sure y'all go get that Feed Then Feast.
Feed and feast.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to hear some more shit. I wanna, you know, but we got another thing going on. But yo,
What's up?
that's like when I heard the Bushy B record, I'm like, yo, who is this?
Right? I was like, okay,
Damn, this shit like.
slay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. When I heard it, I was like, hey, he did his thing too. You know? He did his thing too.
And how did that come about? Like,
I mean, when I made the record, it was like, man, you know, okay, this in my opinion, this is probably one of my best songs I made. You know, so if it's one of my best songs that I made, we're gonna try to go hard with it, you know. And one of my favorite, not favorite, but one of the artists that I listen to, you know, young, just like me, you know, everything, you know, I decided, okay, let's go with, you know, Bushy B. I think that, you know, he with the singing too, you know, so let's do it, you know. That's how I went about it.
Okay. That's what Bushy.
Shout out to Bushy
salute
B.
to Bushy. Damn right. Hey, listen, man. I feel like, you know, Dade County is definitely about to really catch that wave how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
I really feel that way.
And all I'm gonna say, you know, hopefully Cutboy Sino can be a part of it. I'm not
You
gonna-
are, you are. Listen.
No, you say
One
you
thing,
will
one
be part of
thing,
it.
one thing. When he say that, you gotta understand. Like, game 10+ years. You feel me? And game 10. You feel me? I ain't never felt the same way. I ain't never felt this way before. You feel me? Like, Miami really about to catch the wave for real. Like, I've been in the game for a while, and I used to always complain, like, man, dog, like, I gotta move, man. Miami, you feel me?
I
Like,
still don't see the fact of moving.
but
Everybody keeps coming
but some
back.
always, some always came. I'm like, damn, man, he might be all this tripping, like, it ain't gonna work. Then I just started seeing it, and I'm like, you know what? Let's invest back into the city.
Yeah,
Like, me and him have a talk. We were like, let's invest back into the city. You feel me? And then, you know, like I guess everybody around that time started thinking, and they started realizing, like, damn, we not doing it right. Let's do it the right way. So
It's a
I'm
lot.
seeing dudes like you, and that's why, you know,
Why not? It's a lot of talent down here in the 305.
we got a lot of talent. We
It's a
really
lot
gonna
of
catch that
talent.
wave.
So
you
much
feel me?
fucking talent.
Like, when you got people
Yeah.
10+ years in the game saying that they feel it, you feel me? That's because they done been there. They didn't see when we were losing. They didn't see when we were winning
Yes.
already. You get what I'm saying? So,
And I appreciate that. I
like, people
appreciate
say that.
Honestly, you know, I mean, it's I love this city, man. I love this. I love what I'm doing. You know, I love what I'm doing, and I'm just.
And that's all, brothers. Just love it. Like, my nigga, love it. Go extra hard about it. You know, make it, you know, your life. Because it is what it is. It's going to be your life. It is your life. You got to really hold on to that shit and go extra hard. But you got a great foundation already, man. And
Thank
I
you.
salute you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank
You got a record. Like, that's what a lot of people feel. Like, a lot of people be scrambling trying to get, but they don't realize it takes one. It takes one record, just one to open that door. Like that. Not the door that make folks look over the door like, oh, who is this knocking? It take that one record, dog, from over the door. Like, come on in, y'all good, everybody.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And people like, let's look at the people that came out. Like, look at Zoe. If you want to just reach somebody that you can see, look at Zoe. Took one record.
Yeah. Shout out Zoe Dollars.
You feel me? Look at Glock 9, one record.
Look at Bone Greasy.
Ball Greasy. It's a one
record.
And
And
he been dropping records for
forever.
10+ years.
Yeah.
But it took one record to. All right, we in
Are you for real? For real? I
You get what I'm saying?
don't
Like,
open.
It ain't, you know.
then it's up to you, you know. Like,
Right, to put that work in once you done.
Yeah.
And see how a lot of people feel like, I saw a post the other day, just because you got a record deal don't mean that you own. You got a record deal, that means you gotta work extra hard.
Extra harder.
This is when yours coming, man. I salute you, dog. Like I say,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
we got to slide. Hey, drop that, what's the name, man?
Someone in Miami.
Somebody got somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Drop that shit, man. Let's go. Hey, what you saying?
Feed that
Feed it in
feast.
feast, goddamn. Let's get it.